evening, depending on where you are at in the world. And welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers. I am very grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've given me on this YouTube journey. So when you come into this live stream, give me a Fonzie, either by double tap the screen or just simply hitting a thumbs up. Tell me a little bit about your story. Tell me a little bit about what you did yesterday during the eclipse. I saged the house. Then I went outside and I grounded my energy and I burned a whole bunch of sage where there was a billows of smoke coming off of it, and I took my shirt and put it over top of it, so I saged my whole body. Yeah, and I just chilled underneath the sun, and then after that was over, I come back inside and I just chilled for the rest of the day. That's why I didn't do the movies yesterday. All right, so I took some me time, very much needed. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a starseed message for each sign. So we'll start off with Taurus. Taurus. So you're being asked to reflect. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. So you are asked to reflect on what you are being seen, that is being mirrored to you. You're being asked to see it, pay attention to it. See all aspects of yourself through mirror aspects. So whoever is mirroring to you, check it out. Or go in the mirror and take a look at yourself for some of you. All right. So Virgos, channel. You're a channel through which healing reaches the world. So you have a direct healing channel, Virgo. You could be mirroring something to somebody that needs to be healed. And Capricorns, strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong and positive. A positive outcome is assured, Capricorn. So you're a very strong healer here. You remain positive, stay in that power, because strength is a power. Strength also comes in numbers. So you have the power to channel healing energy, right? Positive, staying grounded is very, very important here. Yeah, release anything that keeps you from a path of authenticity. You're amazing, magnificent, unique, but most importantly, you are enough, right? And that's what you need to know. For some of you, you could have had some sort of a vision, or you see things cyclically. So I feel like the overall message here for the element of earth is you need to start channeling healing, your life force energy. You not from yourself, not from your solar plexus, but from the divine. Because when you channel healing energy from your solar plexus, your own personal power, you have a tendency to drain your energy. So if you're feeling drained after a healing session, that's what's going on. So for some, you're also being guided from the Most Highest Light and Resonance to channel down from them, from the High Resonance, into Mother Earth. You're also, for somebody out here, you are a mirror. You are a living mirror. So you could be mirroring to somebody who needs some major healing of the solar plexus, to shift from negative, lethargic, power, lack sense to a positive sense. Give me some Fonzies. All right, Taurus. Let's pull your higher self message from Taurus for Taurus. A higher self message for the Taurus collective. Embrace your sensitivity. So you're very sensitive. Maybe you're being oversensitive, but you need to be gentle with yourself, right? We have a lot of roses here. Show yourself some self-love by loving a little bit on yourself, being gentle with yourself. Um, show yourself, it's been shown to you what needs to be healed. There's some root chakra work, and there's definitely some heart chakra work. So working on the root by grounding yourself. Work on the heart and the solar plexus. So the solar plexus being as big as it is about channeling from the highest light and resonance and not your solar plexus, right? Your sensitivity is a sacred gateway to your intuition. It's that special receptive radar that picks up energy and signals. In fact, sensitivity is one of the greatest assets and the key to your survival. The more you connect with it, the more miracles and synchronicities you will attract. So you are seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities here, Taurus. Lots of signs and synchronicities. You are definitely mirroring to the world how truly strong you are. Mirroring to the world that you're also guided by the cosmos, by Earth, by the stars. Tell the truth. See how these two bunnies are mirroring one another? There's definitely a mirroring aspect here. It's about the energy of black and rabbit. Rabbits to me represent rebirth. Rabbits represent sexuality. So you're definitely mirroring something, and there's something in that darkness that you need to address and which needs to be healed. See the love on the trees? Your ancestors are around you. Communication, communicate with integrity. You may need to level with someone. The person could even be you. Are you saying you're fine when you don't mean it? Are you swallowing your knee because you don't want to rock the boat? When we hide the truth, it eventually comes out in destructive ways. Act with integrity and say what's on your mind, while honesty may lead to short-term discomfort. Your long-term peace and happiness is worth it. Risk it. See the birds? See the bird coming in? So there's an incoming message. Great things are born from those brave enough to fly. Those who are willing to risk it. Your dreams require action and you're ready to make a move. Remember, you have nothing to lose. Even if you flop, you'll receive valuable insight. So get off your butt and take a leap and go for it. You need to trust your intuition. It's very important because your intuition is speaking to you. That's still small voice. Reconsider a commitment. See how she got all the no's in her hand and then she got a yes. You have pulled so much on your plate. You have piled so much on your plate. There's little room for you. Identify what truly matters and graciously decline the rest. There's a universe of meaningful opportunities on the other side of no. In fact, every no makes space for the perfect yes. Your freedom is closer than you think. And give each other space. Sometimes it's hard to work out our differences when we don't have enough space. So take a step back and create room for authentic conversation. Communication. So some sort of communication could be coming your way. Taurus. Look at the planets. See something about the planets? And, okay, perhaps you need to consult with a therapist or to guide you through an emotional thicket. And that's exactly what it is, an emotional thicket. The bunnies. The darkness. Or maybe you just need some new tools for healthy communication. Whatever it is, they're trying to fix it right now. Give each other space. So you need to give somebody some space here. And that is what your intuition is telling you. Little spidey senses. Maybe you're taking something personally. Somebody said they need space, and you could be taking something personally. But you're also seeing the signs. Your intuition is on point. You're seeing the signs. To step back so that you can work through this emotional thicket. Virgo, channel. Virgo, channel. I'll take all these cards. All right, believe. So you need to believe that you are this unicorn. You are unique. And that you're being guided by the universe. You are this clear channel. There's magic all around you. Open up to the wonder universe. Notice the connections and synchronicities. Follow your feelings and believe with all your heart. We successfully manifest our dreams when our feelings are in alignment with our plans. From the sacred union, the right ideas take shape. The best relationships blossom, and the stuff that's meant to easily falls into place. Everything is possible. So I'm definitely talking to a starseed here who is a unicorn, who is being guided by their higher self, their star family. So this may be, you may be in a very bit of an uncomfortable space right at this moment, but you need to reflect on why this feels so uncomfortable. Also, somebody doesn't understand the power of no. Capricorn strength. Be gentle with yourself. Take your foot off the gas and don't push yourself so hard. If you need rest, then take a break. The world will fall apart if you nap. Renew, dear one. You are a treasure. Be gentle with yourself so that you can recharge that battery. So you need to stop pushing yourself so hard to moving forward. The world's not going to fall apart if you take a break. Okay? It's not going to fall apart. Give yourself some space. It's time to rise. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and pull some more messages. Before I do this, let me go get my food out of the oven so it don't burn up, because I will forget about it. I'll be right back. Our signs. Okay. I am back. Thank you for your patience. All right, so Taurus. Okay, reflection and brain sensitivity. Risk it. Give each other space. Reconsider your commitments and tell the truth. For Taurus. Do something new, something different. Ever notice how it's easier to fall in love and to be fallen in love with when you're busy? Thank goodness I'm you, the universe. So do something different, new. Do something new, do something different. Earlier discipline is just a rehearsal for the great stuff coming your way. May it never regret love, no matter how blind or improved your vision. No matter how foolish, it made you wiser. No matter how generous, it made you more. Hubba bubba, the universe. Something about the planets. I'm telling you. You'll find what you need. If you've ever suddenly found and been loved by someone amazing, awesome, fun, and fantastic, chances are astronomical you will again. If you haven't yet found such a person, chances are astronomical you will. It's up to you, the universe. Right? So you need to understand that all the no, 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 no's was just a rehearsal. That's it. So that when the right person comes along, you can say yes. And that's what you've been seeking. Something amazing, something fun, something awesome. Someone with integrity. Someone you don't have to hide from. Somebody you can be flaws and all, right? Where you're honest, where you can be vulnerable, where you can be you, right? You can be your authentic self, right? So that's what you need to understand. All the no's was just a rehearsal. So that you can identify with what you truly, truly want. What you want is something different than the no's. The ones that you've already, right? The ones that didn't see the reflection, the mirror hidden self. Mirror something. All right, so Virgos, channel, honor self. Just curious, when was the last time you looked into a mirror and addressed yourself as gorgeous, magnificent, or sublime? It matters. Here's looking at you, gorgeous, the universe. P.S. Okay, Hubba Bubba counts. Something about mirroring energy for you earth signs. So you could be mirroring to a divine counterpart. Something about sacred union. Where's it at in here? From that sacred union. And Capricorn, strength. We're both unique for a reason, and you need to honor that. You are here to assist the world, to help heal the world for somebody out here. All right. So strength, you're being guided by the cosmos, and be gentle with yourself. Something about deer is significant for you, our sign. I heart you. Look at the red. So Mars could be significant. If everyone really knew how much they were loved, not only from above, but by those now in their life, they'd be little hearts drawn on everything from wheelbarrows to skyscrapers to jumbo jets. And I so look forward to that day. Big heart, the universe. So somebody has a very strong love for somebody else. They're telling you to pucker up, buttercup. Be fair, be fair and reasonable will earn you respect and admiration. But being genuinely kind will make you a total love. Go for the love magnet, the universe. Okay. So yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and move on to the rest of the reading now. Let's flip these cards over. Taurus, you whole buttload. So I feel earth signs, specifically Taurus, I feel like you and your mirror counterpart are otherworldly. You're unique, you're sublime, you're magnificent, and you are mirroring this to other people. You're mirroring this to your other person. You and your person are mirror counterparts. You are very sensitive. You could be feeling them. They could be feeling you. Um, yeah. They could be feeling you doing something different. They, you or them could be regretting something, and they could be feeling that as well. What are the crows warning the element of earth about today? Something about a routine influence. So you definitely have a couple here, for better or worse in health, who are under the influence of something. They do something on a routine basis, morning, noon, and night. Somebody could be mocking somebody. Somebody could be mimicking somebody. Yeah, this is like mockery. This is mimicking somebody who's very gifted. Somebody could be mocking, mimicking somebody's gifts, mocking somebody because they are a clear channel, mocking somebody because they're unique, mocking somebody because they're otherworldly here. They could be now regretting it because they did it on a routine basis. And maybe you're releasing this person from your power source, from your solar plexus. This person could have been very pushy, trying to push you off your path. Could have been doing some mirror work so that when you looked in the mirror, they would see a distorted version. Like somebody is seeing a distorted version of the other person. Somebody could have been doing some mirror magic. We're not going into the magic unless the magician comes out. So you could be seeing hearts in odd places. Somebody is a very much in this emotional thicket though. I mean, they're in the thick of this, in the thick of regret, trying to blind somebody, in the thick of like this clownish energy, play like wanting somebody to be fooled or play the fool. Somebody could have took advantage of somebody's generosity. Somebody may also do astronomy or does something with the like the planetary stuff, like when I write things down about the retrogrades, something about maybe retrogrades are significant, somebody coming back around. Yeah, I feel like somebody is mocking somebody's gifts or trying to mimic or copycat somebody. Somebody could be trying to copycat somebody's channel. Maybe somebody out there has a YouTube channel that's watching me, and somebody could be trying to copycat you. A Virgo. That could be coming to the light. Or maybe somebody is stalking your channel and watching you rise. And they don't like the fact of what they're seeing within themselves. For some of you, maybe you're ousting them. Okay? Another intriguing story from the gift of the crow comes from Montana, and a crow that was able to mimic a person's call to rile up the dogs. This crow's call was so convincing. See, a crow's call. That used to be one of my other channels' name, or I think it was on Facebook or something like that. Was so convincing that the dog believed it was a guardian calling out. Mimicraft speaks to something or someone that is not genuine. Somebody is not a genuine, something is not real. It's a copycat. Somebody's a copycat here. And they're hiding it through maybe mimicking you. mimicking something on a daily routine, mocking, mimicking. Mimicry speaks to something or someone that is not genuine. Sometimes we need to fake it till we make it a project, a persona that is not our own to get a foot in the door. But be cautious, as it may come out that the words you speak are not your own. You are merely mimicking. This card also serves as a warning. There may be someone less genuine who is parroting your words you want to hear to gain favor. So yeah, you're being warned of a copycat. Somebody who's not genuine. Somebody who's copying you word for word. You're mirroring this to them, or yeah. And this is somebody who's trying to push your buttons. Somebody may want to come in and offer you a gift, or maybe they're mocking your gift because they're not truly spiritual. For anyone who has experienced a crow funeral, it's apparent that crows make time to grieve. It is essential to allow yourself time to feel sadness for a loss, honor a memory, or express your emotions. Healing begins the moment you confront the source of pain. Yeah. Somebody needs to stand on their integrity. Because somebody is being very destructive with their words here. Abusing their gifts, abusing their powers. All right, so give me something. Show me this copycat energy. They're doing it on a routine base. Look, Ace of Gabrielle. So the Ace of Gabrielle in reverse is, look, a gift. This person lacks passion. This person lacks creativity. That's why they're mocking you, because they lack their own creative ability. They're mocking you because they want you to feel powerless. This is somebody who's less than genuine. Gifts. Show me what this gifts is. The sun. So the sun is currently in Leo. So somebody is very, very gifted here, and this is being illuminated. Archangel Uriel says, hey, you already know it's due, right? You already know you're gifted. You're unique. You're a unicorn. You are not made of earth. You are not an earthling. You are a starseed. So somebody could be trying to cloak themselves as you by mocking you, mimicking you, copycatting your essence, your gifts, using your words. AI is what's coming to mind. We have 119. Now you can be seeing 911 are signs. So you're being warned of this. The strength in the sun. We just had the eclipse yesterday. This is somebody who's draining your power. Somebody who's an energy drainer, an energy vampire. Using your voice. This is somebody who does have this sense of self-creation. sun. Show me more about the sun. The sun in what? You need the sun in what? If you're seeing 911, there's a reason for it. So the two of Gabrielle, the page of cups, okay, so could be a Pisces. This is the queen, yeah, and the seven of Ariel. They made some sort of a plan here. Somebody planned something. A Pisces could have planned something. They could have planned to perhaps mock or mimic you, your career, could have lied on you, because this is usually somebody who is, you know, somebody is like, I know exactly what to do. This is how you can benefit from this. So what they did was they gave false messages by mimicking somebody's voice. And I'm feeling strong AI. This person invested a lot of money, a lot of time, and a lot of energy into doing this by siphoning off of somebody's solar plexus. And then they turn around and poke fun at you. Try to play you for full. This is somebody who tried to blind you to what they were doing. Like somebody who come in and pretended to be your friend, right? Just to take advantage of you. This is somebody who's also, somebody could be losing their gifts. Somebody could be very much losing their gifts for what they did. And now they want to come back in, right? They want to come back in because you're freeing yourself from this. Someone may need to level with someone. Somebody has to make something right. And they hid the truth, right? Somebody was dishonest. And now they may be feeling uncomfortable because they know they have to do the right thing. 911, 999. Yeah, their plan was a dud. What they were planning, it didn't work. Even though they tried it multiple times, it still didn't work. And that's what the sun is illuminating. The sun is illuminating who these people are. The lunar eclipse in Pisces could be very significant. Um, 2027 could be significant, which is only in a few short months. Somebody could be 72. Somebody could be 27. 1972 could be significant. 1973 could be significant. 1971 could be significant. (1923), or I don't know why I said that. Maybe it is the truth. 3/19 could be significant. July 12th could be July 12th could be significant. Somebody was being very immature. They thought it was funny. It's like they were laughing at your pain. They were laughing and mocking you. And then I feel like they created their own channel using your voice. Copycat. You could be finding this out. If I find out, they're getting arrested. I'm going to tell you right now, they're getting arrested. because I'm just not even going to play it. Somebody could be trying to take your channel if you have one. Doesn't matter if you have a YouTube channel or Facebook or TikTok or whatever, IG, yeah, doesn't matter. Somebody could be invading your space. This is somebody who doesn't know how to create from their own energy. This is somebody who lacks creativity. And now they're in this emotional thicket for what they did. They could have did something with mirrors. Could have did something with gasoline. All right, Taurus, reflection. 7 of Gabrielle. So it's definitely somebody who is in competition with you. Somebody is very competitive with you. Very competitive. Anything you can do, they can do better. If you have love, they found a better love than you. If you have a vision and you have a psychic ability, they can do it better. It's like they're like this is somebody who's a know-it-all. They tried to portray you as a clown, like, oh, you're not gifted. You don't have the gift of intuition. You don't have the gift of sight. You're not sensitive. You're empathic. This is somebody who's an energy vampire that's in competition with you. This is somebody who likes to take things personal. Everything personal. Definitely could be 2 people. So what they could have did was intervened in a relationship for some of you. Don't take that if you're already in a relationship and it's a good one. Spread a lot of lies, rumors, gossip. And then thought it was funny. Right? Thought it was funny. This is somebody who's a liar. Yeah, and it's like their plan didn't work, just to let you know. Their plan to copy you or their plan to steal, cloak themselves in your energy did not work. Because you're unique. All right, so channel for Virgo, channel. Yeah, 8 of Ariel, something about work. 9 of Ariel, tried to steal work. 7 of Michael, but they're getting called out. That's why the plan didn't work. King of Gabrielle, this is somebody who's very cocky, arrogant, self-centered. Yeah, this is somebody who's, maybe somebody is laying down the burden of people pleasing. This is somebody who kept their eye on you, kept their eye on your channel, kept your eye on, you know, maybe through the mirror, somebody who could have been evil eyeing. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So we do have a matching pair here. But see how the Queen is in reverse? They tried to ruin somebody's reputation. By going around and telling somebody that, you know, maybe he's trying to say they sell their body for money. But it didn't work. This is somebody who definitely had their eye on you. Somebody who, you know, was maybe questioning as to whether or not, you know, whether a relationship would work with somebody. This is also somebody who maybe did not want to work. Maybe somebody does not want to work something out. Somebody who felt entitled to something that somebody else put work in, because this is somebody who did not want to work on something, somebody who did not know how to work. So what they do? Mocking, mimicking, stole somebody else's idea, stole somebody else's um, idea, their inspiration, tried to cloak themselves, maybe using, like I said, AI. Virgo, 10 of Ariel in reverse, definitely stole something. Trying to steal somebody's legacy, trying to steal somebody's business, trying to steal somebody's divine counterpart. So a particular Virgo could be getting revealed for doing this. This is somebody who felt entitled. This could also be, you know, maybe somebody is getting, like, they're being watched by a PI, a private detective. See how he's holding that lamp and it's illuminating something? This sneaky lying thief. Remember, we got the Queen of Michael in reverse. We have people, two queens and a king, 3 people, 2 male and female, who teamed up together. Thought they had the perfect plan. Who somebody has been spiritually attacking another person, keeping them in survival mode. Somebody who likes to violate boundaries. Somebody who's very, very competitive. Somebody could have the sun in Virgo, whose birthday is on the 19th. This is somebody who's very manipulative. Somebody who is, yeah, somebody who likes to sleep around. Somebody who likes to be in third-party situations. Somebody could also be secretly bisexual. We have 2 queens here. Capricorn, strength. Who just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. Sagittarius. But somebody found the strength and the courage to be patient. And somebody was determined to heal those childhood wounds regardless. Somebody found that treasure within thyself. They knew that if they took the time to heal, going through that dark night of the soul, that the world would not fall apart around them. So also somebody is realizing somebody is unique. Somebody is a unicorn. Somebody is definitely protected here. Highly protected. Somebody's could be on the 19th. Somebody's birthday could be on the 14th. Somebody's birthday could be on the 17th. 777 is coming through here. They're getting exposed. This PI is exposing them. Somebody is a divine healer. They're here on earth to heal the world. They're chosen. That's why they're so protected. They're chosen. They're being guided by the cosmos. They're being guided by the angels. Somebody needs to take the foot off. Like, back off is what I feel the angels are coming in saying. Listen, you guys need to back off. So we have a Sagittarius, a Leo, a Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries. I feel like somebody interfered between 2 divine counterparts here by going lying to the other person using their psychic abilities. Now we have a fourth person showing up. The King of Raphael. Two kings, two queens. So I feel you need to trust your heart with the situation. Trust your heart with the situation, and trust your intuition, because your intuition is going to guide you and tell you what to do. Somebody is under karmic judgment here. Because it's like they're in this, something's wrong with their head, the mindset, scarcity mindset. Somebody did greed. Somebody did something out of greed. They felt entitled to something that you were working on. You may have to get the cops involved. Yeah, look, Queen of Raphael. King and a queen coming through, and they're both in the upright position. Somebody is spying, lying, gossiping. Could have signed some sort of a contract here. Forged a contract. Forged maybe a police report. You really need to trust what you're seeing. Trust your psychic abilities. Trust your heart space. Trust your intuition. And don't give up on love. Because there is a positive new experience on the way. And that's what they wanted you to do. They wanted you to give up on love. They didn't want you to do this, because when you two come together, the world, I feel like the world is going to start this great cleansing. You're both here to you're both here to heal the world. Divine timing is at play here. Could be tomorrow, because tomorrow's the 14th. Divine timing is at play here. So you need to be patient. Be gentle with yourself. See something from an objective point of view. Be in this power of strength, courage, and self-control. Be patient. Because I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you are coming out of this dark night of the soul and coming into the light, the sun there. Somebody definitely been lying. Page of Swords. Somebody was lying big time to somebody's other person. Because I feel like I'm talking to you, you're not with this person. You're not in union with this person. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, this is somebody who, again, has low self-esteem, has low self-worth. This person has a very poisonous and toxic emotions. Thick, thick, thick in the thicket of this emotion. In competition. Somebody is very competitive. Oh. Yeah. Look of faith. Somebody definitely is coming your way. Somebody doesn't do things the traditional way. This is somebody who, is being lifted up out of some emotional magic, wiping the lens clean, seeing who their real friends are and who isn't. This could be a coven. We got a lot of people involved here. And now we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who's very greedy. They did something out of greed. Two queens, two kings. Queen, we have three queens and two kings. 5 people. It could be a coven. Somebody could have did something to master their craft by doing some sort of elemental magic, emotional magic on somebody. Here, this is the answer. Let me show you how to do this. And then they sat and laughed at your pain. But I feel like the divine done's in here and saying, listen, Ursine, you need to understand why all the no's happen, why you feel rejected, why you got left behind, why you got abandoned, because none of those would have worked. It was all for your divine protection. Definitely 3 people. Definitely working together. So let's go ahead and pull some crystals. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. They did it on a routine basis. Every morning, every night. When you changed up your routine, you have shocked these people. All right, let's give me some crystals for the element of earth. Moonstone. What did I say about cycles, routines? I'm in the divine flow of the soul's rhythm and life cycles. So, like I said, they did it on a routine basis, but I feel like the cycle is about to complete here. Chrysolite, crystal, power animal. My power animal supports, guides, and loves me through my life. So something about animals. Ancient wisdom crystal. I'm an expression of the power of the ancient wisdom of my soul. It guides me through life. So somebody is a very old soul here. Somebody is a very old soul, which would make sense with this card. So it is a very wise old soul. Fairy stone. I just seen a fairy on camera the other day. I am open to receive all the goodness the universe has to offer me at all times and in all ways. Let's get some chakra cards. Cards. Throat chakra. Larimer, listening. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. So they could have attacked your throat chakra. Definitely listening to what you say so that they can copy it. Vulnerability, throat chakra, sodalite. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. This person took advantage of you by listening to you when you opened yourself up to be vulnerable. They took advantage of it. But being vulnerable again is a sign of strength. So somebody is doing a lot of inner healing. They're doing a lot of reflecting. And they are healing what needs to be healed. So somebody could be healing a throat chakra. Somebody has a lot of ancient wisdom. Somebody is definitely could be a prophet for some of you. Somebody could have the ability of prophecy. Look, throat chakra, Amazonite, creativity. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. 3 throat chakra cards, and that was Taurus, all about communication. All about it. All of you, actually, but yeah. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Safety. In a current hurricane of life, a strong foundation will keep you safe. Snowflake obsidian. Something is destined. You need to trust your intuition. Something isn't to happen in divine timing. The sun in Sagittarius could be significant. The sun in Virgo could be significant. The lunar eclipse in Pisces, the sun will be in Virgo. That could be when the timing is going to be right. So let's go ahead and pull some cards. Archangel Ariel, peaceful warrior. Thank you, angel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. So you got a wounded warrior with Chiron retrograde in Taurus. Trust your vibes. Yes. Trust your vibes. Thank you, angels. I choose to trust my intuition and my guidance. Yeah, with this person, because they could be coming in with some sort of words that are fake. You know, anybody could say any kind of words. That's the thing. Words mean nothing. It's the intention behind the words. Yes, divine intervention is happening. Yep, divine stepped in here. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Paul, the Venetian, his name could be Paul. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Divine healing is coming to you. Venus has something to do with this. Honor your sensitivity. Wasn't that the first card out? Embrace your sensitivity. Because you're not from here, you're from outer space somewhere, you're otherworldly. Retreat to recharge. Yes, retreat to recharge. Take your foot off the gas. Your light, the sun card, wherever it be in here, your light is supporting others. Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming in from the heaven in the astral realm. Where is it at? The truth being revealed. The truth is being revealed. The villain is about to be exposed, who's been mocking you, mimicking you. You're seeing the signs and synchronicities. Look, leap of faith. I don't know where it went, but I'm sure that I had it somewhere. Right here. Leap of faith. There it is. Leap of faith. You're seeing the signs. Leap of faith. Spirit animal. It did not come through the card. You are loved unconditionally by a father figure. Your prayers have been heard and answered. So be gentle with yourself. Thank you for watching, Earth Signs.